What if you could transform your relationships by applying ancient wisdom that has stood the test of time? Imagine navigating conflicts, managing emotions, and building stronger connections with those around you, all while maintaining inner peace. In this video, we'll explore how Stoic philosophy can help you master your relationships. Through key Stoic terms and concepts, you'll learn how to bring balance, clarity, and harmony into your interactions with others. Relationships are at the heart of human existence, yet they can often be the source of our greatest challenges. Whether it's a romantic partnership, a friendship, or a professional relationship, the complexities of human interactions can sometimes lead to conflict, misunderstanding, and emotional turmoil. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a timeless guide to navigating these challenges with wisdom and composure. In this video, we'll dive into Stoic teachings and key terms that can help you master your relationships. We'll explore concepts like ataraxia, inner tranquility, apatheia, freedom from emotional disturbance, sympatheia, universal interconnectedness, and oikoiosis, affinity or belonging. By understanding and applying these principles, you can cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections while remaining grounded in your true self. Section 1. Ataraxia, cultivating inner peace in relationships. Ataraxia is a key Stoic concept that refers to a state of inner tranquility, a calmness of mind that is undisturbed by external circumstances. In the context of relationships, achieving ataraxia means maintaining your peace of mind, regardless of what others say or do. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent or detached, but rather learning to respond to others with equanimity and understanding. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the idea that we cannot control others, only our responses to them. By focusing on what is within our control, our own thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we can maintain our inner peace even in the face of conflict or disagreement. In your relationships, practice ataraxia by pausing before reacting to something that might upset you. Take a moment to reflect on whether your response is driven by emotion or reason. Ask yourself, is this something within my control? How can I respond in a way that aligns with my values and maintains my inner tranquility? By cultivating this mindset, you'll find that your relationships become less reactive and more centered on mutual respect and understanding. Section 2. Apatheia, freedom from emotional disturbance. Apatheia is another foundational concept in Stoicism, often misunderstood as apathy or a lack of emotion. In reality, apatheia refers to a state of being where one is free from the disruptive influence of negative emotions. It's about maintaining emotional balance, not suppressing emotions altogether, but rather not letting them control you. In relationships, achieving apatheia means not allowing the actions or words of others to disturb your emotional equilibrium. It involves recognizing that your emotional responses are within your control and that you can choose how to react. For instance, if someone says something hurtful, a Stoic approach would be to acknowledge the emotion but not let it dictate your response. Instead, reflect on why the comment affected you and whether it's worth your emotional energy. By practicing apatheia, you can engage with others from a place of calm and clarity rather than being swept away by emotional turmoil. This doesn't mean avoiding emotions or difficult conversations, but rather approaching them with a balanced perspective. It's about being present and engaged without being overwhelmed. Over time, as you practice apatheia, you'll find that your relationships become more harmonious and less prone to drama and conflict. Section 3. Sympatheia, embracing universal interconnectedness. Sympatheia is a Stoic concept that emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things. It's the understanding that we are all part of a greater whole and that our actions have an impact on others and the world around us. In relationships, sympatheia encourages us to recognize our shared humanity and to approach others with compassion, understanding, and a sense of mutual respect. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the idea that we are all interconnected and that our actions should contribute to the common good. By embracing this perspective in your relationships, you can foster a sense of unity and cooperation. When you encounter conflict or misunderstanding in a relationship, remind yourself of sympatheia. Consider the other person's perspective, their struggles, and their humanity. Ask yourself, how can I approach this situation in a way that strengthens our connection rather than divides us? By cultivating this mindset, you'll find that your relationships are enriched by a deeper sense of empathy and mutual respect. Sympatheia also encourages us to look beyond our immediate relationships and consider how our actions contribute to the broader community. By acting with integrity and compassion in all our interactions, we not only strengthen our personal relationships, but also contribute to the well-being of society as a whole. Section 4. Oikeiosis, the practice of affinity and belonging. Oikeiosis is a Stoic term that refers to the process of recognizing and nurturing our natural affinities or connections to others. It's the idea that we are inherently social beings and that our relationships play a crucial role in our personal development and well-being. In Stoicism, oikeiosis involves expanding our sense of belonging, starting with ourselves and extending to our family, friends, community, and ultimately to all of humanity. In relationships, practicing oikeiosis means consciously cultivating connections that are meaningful and nurturing. It's about recognizing the value of others in your life and taking deliberate actions to strengthen those bonds. This might involve making time for loved ones, showing appreciation, or simply being present and attentive in your interactions. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about the importance of treating others with kindness and respect, recognizing that our relationships are a reflection of our character and values. By embracing oikeiosis, you can build relationships that are not only fulfilling but also aligned with your true self. To practice oikeiosis in your life, start by reflecting on the people who matter most to you. How can you nurture these relationships? What actions can you take to show that you value and appreciate them? By prioritizing these connections and making them a central part of your life, you'll find that your relationships become more meaningful and satisfying. Section 5. Applying Stoic principles to everyday relationships. Now that we've explored these key Stoic concepts, ataraxia, apatheia, sympatheia, and oikeiosis, let's look at how you can apply them to your everyday relationships. Whether it's with your partner, family, friends, or colleagues, these principles can help you navigate the complexities of human interactions with wisdom and grace. Start by practicing self-awareness in your relationships. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions and how they influence your interactions with others. Use the concept of ataraxia to maintain your inner peace, even in difficult situations. When you feel yourself becoming emotionally reactive, apply apatheia to regain your balance and respond with calm and clarity. Embrace sympatheia by recognizing the interconnectedness of all things and approaching others with compassion and understanding. And finally, practice oikeiosis by nurturing your relationships and expanding your sense of belonging, both within your immediate circle and in the broader community. By incorporating these Stoic principles into your relationships, you'll find that you're better able to manage conflicts, build deeper connections, and cultivate a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. 4. In-depth recap and summary. To master your relationships. The Stoic way, Marcus Aurelius and the Stoic philosophers offer us a roadmap of principles that can transform the way we interact with others. These principles include ataraxia, cultivating inner tranquility and maintaining your peace of mind, even in the face of conflict or disagreement; apatheia, achieving freedom from emotional disturbance by recognizing that your emotional responses are within your control; sympatheia, embracing the interconnectedness of all things and approaching others with compassion, understanding, and respect; oikeiosis, nurturing meaningful connections and expanding your sense of belonging, both within your immediate relationships and in the broader community. By applying these principles in your daily life, you can build relationships that are not only more harmonious, but also more deeply connected to your true self. These Stoic teachings remind us that relationships are not just about external interactions, but also about our inner state and how we choose to engage with the world around us. If you're ready to transform your relationships using the wisdom of Stoicism, start by incorporating one of these key principles into your daily interactions. Whether it's practicing ataraxia to maintain your inner peace, or embracing sympatheia to cultivate empathy and understanding, each step you take brings you closer to mastering your relationships the Stoic way. For those eager to dive deeper, we've linked resources below that explore Stoic philosophy in greater detail. These materials will provide you with further insights and practical advice on how to live a life of wisdom, balance, and harmony in your relationships. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the Stoic approach to mastering relationships. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might benefit from these teachings, and subscribe for more content on Stoicism and self-mastery. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below on how you plan to apply these Stoic principles in your relationships. Let's continue the conversation and, as always, keep striving to live in alignment with your true self.